Hey, so your boy is back, officially back. But before I can actually go any further, to give you guys an update about what's going on, there's a lot of hidden videos, not really hidden, but a lot of unposted videos and clips of what was going on or what was done to Assassin within the time frame leading up to today. So I am going to do my best to just kind of put a whole bunch of videos and collages. I'll try and put a timeline on it, like from then to now, so you guys are not lost within the videos. So I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna upload one long video, and that way you guys are up to date, and then move forward from there. So stay tuned, and hope you enjoy the video. Alright, let's try this again. Every day is an exciting day when it comes to working on Assassin. So, as you guys saw yesterday, because it's not a new day, I got quite a bit done on the engine bay. I got some of the wiring done. However, the GoPro did die, so I actually kept walking and didn't worry about the GoPro. Anyway, let me take off the intake manifold and show you guys what the wiring looks like under the manifold. Alright, so here we have all the wiring. I don't have this to anything. I can put that to something. I don't know what yet, but I will when I figure that out. All the loom is installed here, looking quite clean, as well as here, all the way to the back. I am actually going to put some more loom right here just to hide all of this, and she will be all done. So this is the excuse me, the task for this morning would be getting this clean, getting that back together, and making the fuel lines. But while I'm doing that, I am going to take that plug there, replace it with this, and that's going to be where my oil pressure sensor is going to go. But I have something very interesting to show you guys. I'm actually gonna I didn't pack my oil pump with grease because I have another way of doing it where I just pressurize my system for a couple minutes. But the amount of oil that actually goes into the car, I actually pressurize it with that oil, and then it finishes inside of the oil pan. Anyway, let's get cracking with the loom and the fuel lines, and then I can deal with the oiling stuff, because I have to put on stuff. Anyway, keep you guys posted. Talking a bit. So I have a bunch of lines here that I am going to try and reuse, so I can, because this is all the dash 8 line that I have left, and I want to maximize it. So let's see where we are here. Hi ladies and gents, so fuel line is ran parallel into a line, a Y, back around into the other rail. They both feed into the Y and then goes into the fuel damper right here. So the fuel comes out from under the car, comes on this side, pushes you on this side, goes around, pumps the cylinders, pumps the fuel rails, and it returns back here, fuel pressure regulator, and then that drains into the fuel pressure, the fuel flex fuel sensor right here, and then flows back down into Z car. So that is very exciting, but there is something else that I've been waiting on because I couldn't find my stuff. Look what I got. Exciting stuff. So this was the missing piece that I misplaced that holds in the clutch fork pin. So now I have to take off my starter, take off the starter and get everything hooked back up again, and put this in, and then it's good to go. After this, honestly, I don't think, like, after I install this, so once I install this, I have to put on the find an area for my oil catch can, which is around here somewhere, and it's most likely going to come in this section here. So this, I'm going to put that in a bag or something and tuck it under the fender, and my oil catch can is going to go here. And once that is set up, then I can run my lines exactly where I want them to go. Probably going to come back here where they did before, and then just walk my way up from that. So yeah, let's get the baby going. So this is how she basically is going to sit. Man, that's looking good. Intercooler piping coming right here. This is an empty spot. I would like to put the oil catch can here, but I don't want it by the turbo like I mentioned in a previously. So here's where it's gonna go. It sits great there. So what I'm gonna do here is take all of this wiring and find a spot where I can tuck it under the inside the fender. So let's get cracking on that part. Out of all of this is probably the most brain I have to use to actually try and figure out how and where I can mount this thing. Anyway, keep you guys posted on that. Alright guys, so here we are. Ow! Mother Hubbard. Yep, that's not pleasant. Let me cut that off before going any further. Okay. Good. So, fuel box mounted. Extra fuse on the outside. So right now I'm just gonna tuck some of these stuff in and out of the way. But as of right now, she is good. So what I did in the process is also add my line here. That might be a little tricky. I don't know how much room I actually have. I might have to extend this line, but I will put the intercooler pipe there. Let's just test fit the intercooler piping and see if that's gonna be an issue. Man, she looks good. So that goes there. Take it off here. Put it in the slack. Right, go yourself down, man. Alright. Okay, so I think we will get away. I think we'll get away. That's pretty decent there. Pretty decent. Yeah. So that is where that's going to go. So now I actually have to go to a party this afternoon, so I have to take some Caribbean rum punch. So I am gonna go and pack up, but this is where we are. Looking good, looking good, looking good. So now that the fuse box is kind of on its own, doing its own thing, I'm very, very happy about that. And cut off this extra. So the next step, so I have a 2-bolt oil catch can. So what I'm gonna do is exchange it out for this, and that's gonna go right there. And flip on the top. So that is where she will most likely. That's where that will most likely sit, if I can get it to freaking stay. Rotted. Actually, that's not even bad in that. I don't know if it's best that I have it on an angle or not, but I actually don't mind it like that, actually. I actually don't mind it like that. I don't know if it's a good idea to have it laying on or what, but well. So I will come and deal with that on a later date. But as of right now, I am going to leave it the way she is. I'm very happy with this, and next step after this is actually connecting all the valve cover gasket, the crank breather, and this side valve cover gas. I'm so hungry I can't even talk. Watch it. Valve cover, block vent. Those two is gonna go into a Y, which I have somewhere. But anyway, it's gonna go into a Y, come out here, join into that, and one of the breather, the only breather for the backside, is gonna come and go there as well. So I really wanted to mount here, but I don't think that is gonna clear. I don't think that's gonna clear the hood. Oh, there we go. I actually might just put it right there. I think I might just put it right there. Right there. And then that goes there. And the two hoses will come right here. So I think that's it for now, guys. So after the store I go, and I will talk to you guys. If I come back this afternoon, I'll continue the video. If not, see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. So I'm pressurizing the system with Motul engine cleaner. Because this engine was sitting for a while, I just want to make sure that I get all the sludge out before I actually start making some jam. So this is the aftermath. I had to go and get a hitch because this is too small. I got the hitch, had to cut this piece off because then it will hit on that and I couldn't pin it in on the inside. But she is still good. Intercooler is still good. Everything seems to be good. I'm ready to go to get to my destination. Anyway. I know I am overdue to give you guys an update on actually what happened for Assassin to be off the road and in the ditch. So I went to pick up the U-Haul, and the U-Haul guy said that that it would walk, the ball that's on the back of the U-Haul would walk on my trailer. And I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure it didn't, but he reassured me that it will fit because it's a standard size. So I went along with it, picked up the trailer at Nemesis Performance because I left it there because I had to take a car down. I said I'll take it back to Kenora when I get back there. But anyway, long story short, put a car on the trailer. It lasted 14 hours. 14 hours in the drive. I am in the Quebec area and I'm driving. All of a sudden, I hit a bump, and right after hitting the bump, I looked over in my side mirror on my right side, so it would be the shoulder. And for a second, I was like, who this idiot trying to pass me on the shoulder? Turns out that it was Assassin. The trailer with Assassin on it basically almost overtook me on the highway. So not too long after, she veered off to the right into the ditch, into a swamp, as you guys saw in the picture. And called a tow truck company. It took about that whole ordeal took about 4 hours. We had to shut down the highway for about an hour, pull the car out, and there was some damages, like minor stuff. For example, the plug-in for the trailer hitch, which is this piece here, as you can see, is pretty cracked up, but it works. The end of the chain pieces are, as you see, there's no hook on this, but it's supposed to look like this. So I had to purchase a new hook, new chains. I don't know what that was, but I had to purchase a new hook, chains. What the heck? I had to purchase new hook, chains, and a trailer hitch to go at the back of the U-Haul that would then pull the trailer. But ran into another problem. So this is the hitch that I bought, and as you can see, I had to cut this piece off because it was interfering with getting the hitch fully in, because I was hitting on the other ball from U-Haul. So that didn't work. I'll tell you something. I was in a small town. I don't know the name of the town, but it's Quebec. I can tell you this. The meanest people I've ever met in Canada are from that area, or that small town in Quebec. The patience. I went to this one shop to ask if they can cut the ball off. And one of the guys said no because he eating lunch. I think this was the manager. And he said no, he's eating lunch. So I said, well, how about I wait until you're done lunch and then you can cut the ball for me. I said, I'll pay you whatever you need for that time. And he said no, he don't want to do it. I was like, but in the meanest way. But because I needed it done, I had to put my pride aside and try to be as nice as possible. But oh man, the Anguillian wanted to come out of me so bad. I wanted to tell him about his, yeah. So there was a couple individuals in Quebec that pushed me to my limits. But long story short, I got the trailer back on, got the hitch back on. In terms of damages, they weren't any damages to Assassin other than it being very, very dirty, especially under the engine bay. The trailer just have a lot of grass everywhere and minor damages, but nothing that couldn't be fixed at the time. But there is one thing though. When I was putting Assassin on a trailer back in Kenora, I forgot to take off the front splitter, and the front splitter hit the mount for the rad back, and while I was putting on, and the rad fans came on at the same time, making a hole in my rad. So as you can see, there's my hole, and I do have a rad. I do have a rad at Nemesis Performance, so I'm gonna get that when I go back and replace this. But that means I have to replace the knuckle that was welded on here. But here's Assassin, and the rad is out obviously, but let's see how dirty this thing is. Yeah, she's pretty filthy. It doesn't look so in the picture, but she is. She runs like a dream. Well, she needs more tuning, but I left my computer charger in Kenora, so I can't really do much. Trying to save the battery for when I actually need it. But I would like to take this girl out for a drive at some point. Anyway, that's the update of what's going on. I'm gonna try and JB weld the rad just so I can drive around the area, make a little bit of noise. There are a lot of cars around here, guys. Oh my, I mean like real cars around here. So I am in my element. Now it's just time to meet some of these individuals and kind of go from there. But anyway, that's what's going on my side. I just want to give you guys an update on what's going on. Anything else happening, I will definitely keep you guys posted. Anyway, peace out from the dark side of, more like the bright side of Woodstock, New Brunswick, more like Heartland. Anyway guys, keep you guys updated. Thank you all for reaching out, finding out how I'm doing, finding out how the car is doing. It means a tremendous amount that you guys are checking in and checking up. It means a lot to me. Anyway, see you guys soon, and action happening soon. Anyway, peace out. So now that you guys are up to date, yeah, you're up to date. There's a couple changes that's happening as of right now. Battling some issues. But I'm hoping to get all those issues rectified as soon as possible. But I'll save that for another video. But welcome, I'm back, and I'll be posting constantly now. I'm in an environment where I can do so, have a warm garage where I can walk out of. I am set, so stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, subscribe, like, comment, share, do whatever you can to help support the channel, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Have a good day, night, morning, whenever you're watching this video. Bless up. See ya.